Let me first state that I'm not attacking you yourself, rather your opinions. I think you yourself are a decent, hardworking guy, and I don't attack you yourself, but I do attack your opinions. And I think you have this whole like, we gotta support the government, and I've seen this 100 times. It's like we need to support everything the government says, unless they're a Democrat, and then you can spit on them and they fuck the Democrats. And what kind of ideal is that? Because I have a feeling that that's probably what you think from how you disgraced Obama. I understand I don't like Obama or McCain because I have common sense. But for you to say something like you must support the government, and then it's like you have the right to attack the Democratic side as well, and that's just hypocrisy. And I think you should totally abandon that belief because that's just pure ignorance. And I think that you don't have an understanding of what Israel is. It is a land that was created in 1947 on previous Muslim lands. The England and the West gained the Ottoman Turkish Empire, aka Muslim land, from World War One. So what happened was they wanted to make an Israeli state. Now, granted, I know the Muslims are bad people and they believe in war and taking slaves and a lot of fucked up things. But whose fucking smart idea was it to put Jews in the middle of the whole Muslim empire in the beginning? I mean, that was negligence, and it shouldn't have been put there to begin with. And you don't realize that 900,000 Jews lived in Muslim lands before Israel. Those 900,000 Jews had to flee because of hatred. There were 200,000 Jews in Iran before Israel, and they all had to flee because of hatred. And they were living in relative peace before Israel, and that the state of Israel being created made people hate Jews so much that made the Muslims hate Jews even more amount. And I think it's not worth supporting Israel to start a World War III. And I think that you really don't understand the situation. Like, we support Israel, and that's kind of the reason we have terrorism to begin with, because we still support Israel. And do you even realize that we funded Saddam Hussein? We funded Osama bin Laden? And we wonder why we have terrorism? I mean, you're saying all this shit about Muslims, and you gotta support your government and everything it does, and support the Republican Party. And Reagan gave money, our own tax dollars, to Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden. So for you to say something like that, like support the government but fuck the Muslims, and then support Reagan, you probably support Reagan, who himself funded the Muslims. So what kind of fucking opinion is that? I mean, I think that it totally invalidates your opinion. And as I said, I think you're probably a good guy. And if I saw you in a bar and we didn't talk politics, I'd probably get along with you because I'm not attacking you, but your opinions. And I think that you really don't understand the situation in the Middle East. Like, I hate the Muslim faith, and it's a really fucked up religion where the pinnacle of the devil is pork. Meanwhile, Muhammad had slaves, and they think you could take slaves, and that's really fucked up. But what were people thinking when they decided to put Israel in the middle of the whole Muslim empire? I'm sorry, but it's not worth a world war to fucking have Israel supported. They could go back to their own fucking lands or take them back to Europe, and there's no need to fucking start a world war over this bullshit. And I will end with that.